Hi, Aquarius. Welcome to Higher Source Tarot for your financial abundance tarot and oracle card reading for June 2024. This is a reading for all Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We are going to start off here with the Moonology manifestation cards, and we'll layer on the Fortune Oracle. We're going past, present, future, and advice, and I am liking how this is looking for you so far. Now we're going to consult the tarot, and we'll do it in the same order, okay? So let us ask. What advice do you have for Aquarius, please, to attract financial abundance and prosperity? You know what we're going to do with these? Take them as clarifiers. Put these over here. What does Aquarius need to know about money, please? Advice for Aquarius. Okay. All right, in the past, we've got the Seven of Swords, that sneaky devil, the Four of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. I feel like somebody here may have sort of ingratiated in themselves into your company and taken some advantage of you. In the present, you have the Two of Cups, the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles. In the future or outcome here, you have the Two of Wands. I like this a lot. The Knight of Pentacles and that Three of Cups. Now, here's the advice for you, but again, we're going to use these clarifiers as well. You have the Magician, the Tower, and Temperance. So let's see what this was about. All right, these came out. Oh, it was 4 of them. All right, so there's something about this that's going to be important. Now, the Emperor gets what he wants, but he pushes back. He challenges things. If something's not right, and especially in the past there, he won't let it drop. He'll make sure it gets taken care of. So with the Queen of Wands and the Emperor energy, with that 10 of Pentacles, I do feel like you're going to have money coming in. If it was a promotion that you missed out on, or if it was something like an opening, and you, especially if you do sales where you have a territory, and they took part of your territory to hire a new person when you were not only keeping up just fine, but it took away your income. I feel like things are going to get resolved with that. I do feel like you have a new offer here. Now, the Strength card as well is a card of patience. It's a card of waiting, but it is a card of success. We have Leo and Aries here. We have Sagittarius. We have 5 major arcana showing up here, plus the 2 kings and the queen. I would say that is definitely about expansion and growth. There may be an unexpected turn of events here, but I feel like they're saying, let it go and let it flow. If there's something around you that took an unexpected turn, it may be about picking a new direction with that Emperor energy now, because he doesn't let it go and let it flow. But if something's trying to leave you, there may be something about letting that go and picking a new choice, going in a new direction with this, because that looks pretty darn spectacular. So in the past here, you have the first quarter moon in Cancer. Push through any insecurity and the plane. A journey is indicated either physically or metaphorically. Your life will become more full. So if there's something too to do with travel, where you felt like you've been dealing with a vendor, perhaps it's something to do with an excursion, and it just doesn't seem right to you, I feel like they're saying go in a new direction. Do not try to work it out with that person if you don't trust them, and especially if money needs to change hands ahead of time. I feel like they're trying to tell you to protect yourself. There's something here in the past about being taken advantage of with that 7 of Swords, but the 6 of Cups, it's understandable how that could happen, because the 6 of Cups can kind of schmooze you, and there's an energy here of charisma. That's what I feel like. It's almost like somebody who is playing a game. And if it's something to do with even a purchase where you felt like you were getting a good deal, and then you found out later somebody else got a better deal, I feel like that'll be the last time you do business with that person. It's like you won't get repeat customers from Aquarius doing that crap. So I do feel like with the 4 of Pentacles, if something happened that you felt you had a bit of a money hemorrhage, you're going to keep things tight. And again, this is in the past. Or if you shored some things up, let's say you got into a little bit of credit card debt, and maybe it was going out and doing things, or you're in a relationship, we try to impress somebody, we buy them an expensive gift, and then it doesn't work out, and we go, you know what, I'm tightening this down. And so I do feel like that's going to set you up for great success as you move forward here. So you do have a great reading. What I don't like, the cards I don't like are all in the past, so that's really good. So in the present, you have the first quarter moon in Leo. Be humble. with the Chariot. I like this. Charge ahead with confidence, stay strong and focused. So I definitely feel like it's one of those times where you just keep going forward. People can talk about you all they want, doesn't matter, because you're working on things. You don't want what they have anyway. And so with that Chariot, if something took a turn on you, I just see you as moving forward and being in the solution. And that's the best way to take things and move forward, and especially too having that mindset of knowing that anything is available, that ability too to have some humility, and that way too you're not getting into talking about how things are going, because have you ever noticed when people talk a lot about what they're planning on doing, it never happens? It's the people who don't, the people who just take the measures, take the steps to make things happen. Those are the successful people. I heard successful agents. If the word agent pertains to you, it just came in. So with this, I do feel like somebody here has an opportunity with money that is really going to fill up your cup. It's going to fill up your pocket too, or your bag, or however you want to say that. But with the King of Cups and the Two of Cups, it is a match, but it's an emotional, there's something about it that really feels like, yes, this is what I wanted. This is what I was hoping would happen. This is what I've been working towards. So if it's a move, it's going to be great. If it's a new job or a situation too where things weren't quite fair, I feel like you're going to move forward. And those kings, they're at the top of the game. Okay, the King of Cups is about that really great life. The King of Pentacles, though, is the Midas touch. And so if you tried something like some kind of a side hustle or a side venture that didn't quite work out the way you had hoped it to, or it just never even got started, if you were dealing with people, because the Seven of Swords can be disorganized people. If you were dealing with people and you say, I never felt like I had the opportunity because they kept losing the paperwork or they kept dropping the ball. I feel like you're finally going to get a hold of people who are experts. The experts won't let you down. They're the people who will show up and know what they're doing and follow through all the way to the end. You won't ever have an interaction with the King of Pentacles where you say they didn't turn in the paperwork or I had to keep reminding them. This is somebody who's savvy and knows what to do. So in the future, the outcome, this looks really great as well. I feel like things are going to be on the upswing here for you financially. Now you have the full moon in Pisces, which I love this card. I think it's one of the most beautiful cards in the whole deck, but the energy is about forgiveness. So if somebody did slow you down, just keep in mind nothing is wasted in God's economy. We attract people for various reasons, and when we know that they're not a match, sometimes we turn the fire hose on them and say, this doesn't work. I need to be done with this person. So with this, you have the card of flowers. Be generous. Success and emotional fulfillment are yours. That may also have to do with allowing some grace. If somebody was in over their head and they didn't do the job that they should have for you, that we say, okay, I'm going to follow up because I don't want to just lose money. But it's also about not being so emotional about it, not being angry about it. And so with this, you have a new opportunity that brings in so much success. The Knight of Pentacles brings money around, that knight in shining armor, the guardian angel of finance. But ultimately with the Three of Cups, they're saying this is a very positive outcome. The Three of Cups is like closing on a house and celebrating. You, your significant other, and a realtor clinking glasses, okay? Or if it's a job too, it's saying this couldn't have worked out any better. I'm so much happier. This is bliss. The Two of Wands, though, is the card of the visionary. He also has the Garden of the Magician on the card. It's setting your intentions and going for it. It's expanding your life in many and varied ways, but it's definitely about a successful conclusion. So you might have, too, a great idea. And if, like we say with the Magician, you keep your good ideas to yourself, there's a money-making idea in here. So in the advice, you have last quarter moon in Leo, lighten up with the eagle. You will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. And how many times do we hear spiritual teachers say that once they really got on that spiritual beam, doors open for them that they didn't even know were available to them. You know, I've been reading tarot cards, I think, for 32 years now. I knew nothing about putting videos on YouTube when I started this. I knew about the tarot, but I knew nothing about how to do any of this stuff. So just know, if you see it in your mind, take a risk. Say, you know, I think I'll do this. The only thing that could happen is people say your videos suck. I know they won't say you don't know the cards, because I do, but they, they could have given me other feedback. So your advice is about empowerment, but it's also too, this is an awakening with the Tower. It's trusting yourself. The Tower is also a symbol when you know you need to take action. If you don't take the action, it can leave you feeling out of control. So if there's some area of your life you say, I have thought about this long enough, this is my year to do it. This is taking the action. Temperance energy is like going with the flow, but it's also support. So I feel like with the Magician, the Tower, and Temperance, you will be thriving in change. So don't let those changes scare you off, okay? You got a great reading here. Good things are on the way for you, Aquarius. I love you, and I'll be back again soon.